Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. New events have been announced. We also have some Nintendo updates, and as well as that, a pretty big Legends EA rumor has also popped up. So there's a lot of things to take a look at today. If you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have this to go over from Cerebi, saying Cerebi update, registration is now open for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Grand Challenge 2025 one online competition. We spoke about this a couple of days ago, but it is now available to register for. So runs Regulation H rules, and players can earn championship points towards their 2025 World Championship invite. And of course, if you do take part in a couple of battles, you will be able to get 100,000 Lee points, a gold bottle cap, and an ability patch as well. Again, these are really easy to get with the item printer now, but obviously if you are doing the battles, then you may as well get these rewards as well. But yeah, that registration is now available to, well, register for. And as well as that, we also have Armarouge now available in Pokemon Unite as well. It's the first of the 3 new Pokemon coming to the MOBA. We also have Darkrai and Psyduck coming next month, and then also in November as well. But we have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon Unite has added Armarouge as a playable character alongside its Noble style Holoware. So that is now available to try out in Pokemon Unite. Next up, we do also have a new event to go over for Pokemon Go. We have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Go limited research day has been announced. It runs on the 22nd of September from 2 PM to 5 PM local time, and it also adds Shiny Persimmon into the game. So a very monkey themed kind of event happening here. So let's take a look at this event on the actual Pokemon Go website for a few more details. So join Oranguru and Persimmon in an upcoming research day. So check out the featured Pokemon in this upcoming research day. So featured Pokemon receive event-themed field research tasks from spinning photo discs at Pokestops. Complete them to encounter these featured Pokemon. Also, for the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to encounter Shiny Persimmon if you're lucky. So obviously you can get Oranguru and Persimmon, both have the chance of being shiny. Wild encounters that are boosted are Mankey, which can be shiny, Apom, Slackoth, Chimchar, and Grookey, all of which can be shiny, barring Grookey. And then also there's paid time research as well. For $2, you'll get like more research and stuff for a potential shiny Oranguru and a shiny Persimmon. So yeah, a really good event to do if obviously you're trying to get some of these shiny monkeys for Pokemon Go. But that takes place on the 22nd of September, which is a Sunday. So it's in a couple of weeks from now. So that's the Pokemon Go update. Moving on, we do also have some new Nintendo stuff to go over, which could potentially affect the announcement of the Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever it's going to be called. But we have WWG here tweeting out saying Nintendo Switch leak says 5 new bundles are coming soon. So let's take a look at this article here on the comicbook.com website. So it says Nintendo leak says 5 new Nintendo Switch bundles are coming soon. So it seems Nintendo really want to sell some consoles this holiday season. So then again, we have new updates about this as well after this article was written. But either way, it says it's no secret that a successor to Nintendo Switch is currently in development, but that doesn't mean Nintendo is ready to give up on its current console. It seems the company is planning to release 5 bundles for the system in Europe this year, including different variations of the system and different pack-in games. The news comes from reliable leaker Bill Kun, who specifically outlined 4 of these bundles in a report at Deal Labs. While nothing that he does not have full details for one of the options. The bundles and all known details can be found below. So all of these bundles are apparently happening very soon for the Nintendo Switch. So it says Nintendo Switch Lite Bundle 1 contains Timmy and Tommy's Aloha Edition model, a digital download for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and 1 year of Nintendo Switch Online. It costs €219. We have the Nintendo Switch Lite Bundle 2, which contains Isabelle Aloha Edition model, a digital download for Animal Crossing, and then also 1 year subscription, also $219, or euros should I say. Nintendo Switch Sports Bundle contains a standard Switch model with neon blue and neon red Joy-Cons, a digital download for Nintendo Switch Sports, and 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online, which costs €299. And as well as that, Nintendo Switch OLED Bundle 1 contains a Switch OLED model with white Joy-Cons, a digital download for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and 3 months of Switch Online, which is €349. And then the Nintendo Switch OLED Bundle 2, contents currently unknown, cost is about €349. So we have 5 bundles coming out for the Nintendo Switch. So will this kind of hurt the potential announcement of the Nintendo Switch 2? Because if they're releasing all these bundles and then they announce the Switch 2, there's not going to be many people buying these bundles because they're just going to wait for the Switch 2. So I think the Nintendo Switch will come down in price quite a bit when they do announce the Switch 2, just to try and get as many consoles out as they possibly can. But maybe that's also why they're announcing these bundles, because the Switch 2 is imminent, or the announcement of it. Maybe they're now doing bundles and stuff to try and just get rid of all of these consoles before the Switch 2 comes out. So you can kind of see both sides of the argument. And at this time, we don't know if any of these bundles will be offered in North America, but with the holiday season approaching, it's a safe bet we'll at least see something similar, if not the same thing. Nintendo Switch Sports makes a lot of sense to bundle with the console, given the fact that it's meant to fill the role of Wii Sports, which itself was a major system seller. Super Mario Bros. Wonder also makes a lot of sense, since it's the latest 2D entry of the series and received very positive reviews upon release last year. When these bundles do arrive, you'll be able to find them on Amazon, and it stands to reason that this will be the final holiday season where Nintendo is focused on the Switch, so they're probably going to be an effort to squeeze as many console sales as they can out of the next few months. That means attracting anyone that held off on buying a Switch over the last 7 years, or convincing households to buy a second one. These bundles might just do that. So yeah, like I say, I can see both sides of the argument. You know, maybe it pushes the Switch 2 announcement back because obviously they're announcing all these Switch bundles, or maybe they're announcing all these Switch bundles because the Switch 2 announcement is soon and they're just trying to get rid of all the kind of consoles that they possibly can. But either way, that's the Nintendo updates there, all the events for Pokemon Go and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, yada yada yada. Moving on though, we do have a big old rumor to go over for Pokemon Legends ZA. It's just titled Legends ZA Info Dump. It was posted on the 12th of September. And again, it was on 4chan, so take it with a massive grain of salt. But there is quite a bit of information here to unpack. So obviously, let's take a look at it. So it says, with the first reveal, I should say, of Legends ZA gameplay imminent, I don't want to name the starters. I feel as though most people have already predicted them correctly, and the Pokemon Company sort of shot themselves in the foot once a recent theory was made regarding promotional material for another Pokemon product. So I'm assuming that's relating to the Fun Pack that we've obviously been speaking about, which is Totodile, Turtwig, and Chimchar, I think. Because they say, you know, in the foot, they've shot themselves in the foot once a recent theory was made regarding promotional material for another Pokemon product. So that other Pokemon product would be the Pokemon TCG. So that's apparently this is what the starters are going to be according to this person here. Of course, this is just a rumor though, so we have no idea if it's true or not. Again, I think the Fun Pack has been blown out of proportion quite a bit. It does have merit to it, 100%. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are taking it as like fact, and that's just not the case. Like, we've covered it, and we've kind of given both sides of the argument for it, why it could be the starters, and then also why it probably isn't. And that's, I think, the way you have to view it. You can't just be like, this is definitely fact because they've had it on a Fun Pack before. It doesn't mean that at all. But at the end of the day, they could be the starters, because we don't know what the starters are. You know, it could be a massive coincidence, or it could be because of the Fun Pack, or it could have nothing to do with those starters. We just simply don't know. But either way, let's read on. It says, the reason for the delay in marketing for Pokemon Legends ZA is due to the Nintendo Switch successor being revealed this month. The Pokemon Company has been tasked by Nintendo to showcase Legends ZA footage running on the Switch successor, as well as the Nintendo Switch. Think of this as a sort of dual marketing strategy or campaign that aims to sell more Switch successor hardware as well as the game itself. So yeah, I mean, that is something I could potentially see. I think it'd be a cool way for them to showcase backwards compatibility. I think we spoke about this recently, actually, so it's quite interesting this rumor's come up talking about it. But either way, yeah, we spoke about that recently, where they could have like a side-by-side comparison, and one would be running on the Switch, and then one would be running on the Switch 2. So it'd still be a Switch game, but obviously you could see how well it runs on the Switch 2 as well. And it'd be a good kind of showcase of gameplay, a way to showcase backwards compatibility, and then we could have like a main trailer for the game. So yeah, it could just be like a kind of an overview thing where they don't even make a big deal that they're showing Legends ZA gameplay, and then like the week after they actually show like a big trailer for it. Like, that would be great, but either way. It says there will be a few new Mega Evolutions for modern Pokemon, but a vast majority of the newer ones offer Pokemon that have been lost to time, i.e. regional forms, regional evolutions, past/future forms, etc. So I don't really get what they mean by that. A vast majority of the newer ones offer Pokemon that have been lost into... I don't really know what that means. Like, does that mean we're getting Mega regional forms, Mega Paradox Pokemon? It's hard to kind of get what they're saying there. Agile and Strong Style return with new names. They work primarily the same. However, Mega Evolved Pokemon will be given a third style specifically for their signature move. The style presents a custom move animation / cinematic. Think of it as Z moves on steroids. So I think that'd be a really cool idea. So I definitely expect Agile and Strong Style to return. But Mega Evolutions getting like a third one would be really cool to see. And it'd be a way to incorporate Megas as a more of a competitive aspect in the single player game, being able to get like the third kind of style move. So I do really like that idea. It says the UI for Legends EA feels very similar to Legends Arceus, but with a Kalosian touch. No idea what that means. I don't know what that means by a Kalosian touch. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, like obviously Paris is all to do with like beauty and stuff like that, so maybe it's more like colourful, even though Legends Arceus I thought was a very colourful and vibrant game. Maybe they go a step further and make it even more colourful and vibrant, even though we're stuck in a Lumiose City where we are redeveloping it, so I don't really think it would be super vibrant and colourful at the start. Like, we'd have to build it. And again, we don't know when this game is going to be set. If it's in the past, then obviously we're building the Lumiose that was present in an X and Y. If it's in the future, then we're building Lumiose into like a futuristic version. And obviously, I feel like a futuristic one would be maybe a bit more colourful in terms of like everything that could be there. But at the same time, don't really know what they mean by a Kalosian touch. We'll have to wait and see if this is true. It says relative characters are here just like they were in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'd say there are more than there were in Legends Arceus. We have another Lost to Time friend as well. I'm assuming the Lost to Time things are similar to what we had in Legends Arceus with, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but obviously like just characters that are appearing there that obviously shouldn't be, and so they're like lost in time. I could see Looker being a character that's lost in time as well, because he's such a mysterious character. I feel like he would be perfect for a Legends game. Especially for, like, obviously Lumiose as well. So, I would like to see that. But yeah, saying relative characters that are here, they're just like they were in Legends Arceus. So, I'm assuming that means, like, ancestors and stuff like that, or descendants or whatever, depending on when the game is set. The Kalosian mythical Pokemon receive fun quest / storylines, so obviously very similar to what they got in Pokemon Legends Arceus. We got a quest for Shaman, we got a quest for Darkrai, we got a quest for Manaphy, Fio, and stuff like that. So we'd most likely get quests for Diancie, Volcanion, maybe Hooper as well. I think Hooper will have a big role to play in this story though, because of the wormholes and stuff. Like, I still think that my hot take for this game is that Ultra Beasts are going to return, simply because it is possible with Hooper creating wormholes. But not only that, they also weren't available in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And the only other Pokemon that weren't available in Scarlet and Violet were obviously the Ultra Beasts, the Generation 6 legendaries, which now makes sense as to why they weren't in that game, because we're getting Legends EA, and then like the Tapus as well, and then Celebi. So I think all of those could easily appear in the game. Like for the Tapus, we could get a new Tapu kind of Pokemon as like a 5th option there. And then, yeah, Ultra Beasts could also return for like the wormholes and stuff. That's my hot take. I don't know, like maybe they come in and try and destroy the city. I think it'd be a massive kind of U-turn. But at the same time, they weren't available on Scarlet and Violet. Maybe they're going to be available in this game. Who knows? But then goes on to say, save data from Legends Arceus as well as a complete Pokedex in both games will grant you the ability to find Arceus. Like, why? I don't really know why they would. I'm assuming if you've completed the Pokedex in Legends Arceus, you probably also have BDSP, and you would have got Arceus and BDSP. I feel like it should be a different Pokemon. You know, I don't think we need Arceus back to back. You know, maybe it should be like a Generation 6 mythical. Like maybe it's Hooper, maybe it's Diancie, maybe it's a Mega Diancie or something like that. I just don't think it really needs to be back to back Arceus, because we just had like a special event for Arceus in BDSP and Legends Arceus. Do we really need one now for Arceus in Legends EA as well? Or maybe it could even be for like the Eternal Flower Floette or something like that. It says past, present, future. This is something that I can't wait for everyone to see for the first time. The city feels like a breath of fresh air, and players will definitely be satisfied with the world they are about to explore. So, I mean, I'm assuming they're saying that because they generally have no idea. This will be your only trailer for 2024. I'm eagerly awaiting your reactions to what is in store. So, yeah, I mean, there's not really anything in this that makes me think, like, incredibly fake, but at the same time, I think quite a lot of it is a bit of a stretch. And they also don't really give information on how they know all this. They're talking like they are making the game themselves. You know, I'm eagerly awaiting your reactions. Like, that's something that you say when you're making something. You know, if you're making a game and you're like, oh, I can't wait for you guys to play this game. So yeah, it makes them sound like they are involved, and I don't know. I just feel like it's more of a wish list, more of a fan fiction. Not really a massive fan of a lot of the things that they've kind of said. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Do you think it's true or not? Would you like it to be true or not? Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. And as well as that, also let me know about everything else that we covered today. Make sure to obviously play as Armourouge if you want to in Pokemon Unite. Get the Grand Challenge sorted if you're looking forward to doing that. Make sure to get ready for the Pokemon Go event. And then also, do you think that these Nintendo bundles are going to hurt or going to help the idea of the Switch 2 being revealed this month? But either way, that's everything from me. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Obviously, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.